Yeah, if you give me a grave to dig, I'll dig it. Especially when I have some mouths to feed. If nothing else, respect that fact that someone loves you, that someone cares. Well, let's see what happened in this story. The black light.
Kingsley is a trader. He believes the saying, no one is an island. And despite that, he believes in himself. While waiting for a bus, he meets Uche. He knows Uche before now as a building contractor, and Uche knows his job very well. They exchanged pleasantries as usual. "Hey, Uche, wait a minute please," Kingsley said. "There's a little work I'd want you to handle for a friend. Thank God I met you." "Okay, let me just call him." He makes call and connects the work to Uche and promised to smoothen the deal. "You know you'll find me some change. You know now, I transport, make calls and all the rest of it," Kingsley added. Both laugh but agree on 10,000 naira as Kingsley's cut from the deal, since the work worth 300,000 naira, and both departed. After all, the job was given to Uche, and as a dedicated man, he started the job immediately as he received the advance payment of 200,000 naira from Ken, the owner of the job. Now, he begins to keep distance from Kingsley. Up to the point of rejecting his calls. So Kingsley calls Ken, his friend, on a request to know about the job. Ken replies that everything is just the way they discussed, that he has given out the advance of 200,000 naira to Uche, the contractor. "He's supposed to tell you," Ken added. "Oh, that's nothing. Meanwhile, thanks for giving him the job. For I know you did it because of me." Kingsley cuts in with free and cheerful mind. The job is completed perfectly as expected, and it's in the absence of Ken, the owner. Kingsley's phone rings, and it's Uche. "You're calling me. Is everything all right?" Kingsley asks. "Yes," Uche replies. "I've finished the work, and Mr. Ken asked me to collect the balance from you." In response, Kingsley says, "Yes, of course, Ken gave me the balance when he was traveling to give to you whenever you were done with the job. But I'll not release the money to you. This is my share of the deal." After much exchange of bitter words, Uche has to show in person, requesting for his money, but to no avail. 2 days later, Ken is back in town. Uche showed up, having waited for the opportunity to see Ken. Ken, hearing Uche's complaints, was so furious and asked him to wait, that Kingsley just called and he is coming immediately. Now, because of the respect Ken has for Kingsley, he minds his words in addressing him. "Please, what happened and why did you seize his money, having completely done his job?" Ken politely asked. Kingsley said, "Yes, I held back his balance because he refused to do as we agreed, and he's not even showing any sign that he still have it in mind." Kingsley narrows down his agreement with Uche from the beginning to Ken, and Ken becomes more annoyed. This time, his annoyance goes to Uche. "Are you mad? How dare you? 10,000 naira out of 300,000 naira worth of job you did. You are a fool. Only one thing. I would have asked him to do one thing." Ken roars in anger. He turns to Kingsley and apologizes to him. Kingsley took his own 10,000 naira share and gives the rest of the balance to Uche. Peace finally takes place. 3 weeks later, God, in His infinite kindness, decides to show up to Uche. Uche's phone rings. It is from an unknown person. "Hello, are you Uche, the building contractor?" A man on the phone asked, and Uche answered, "Yes, I am." "My name is Kamalu Grigiri. That's what my friends call me." The man on the phone continues as Uche cuts the call, muttering, "They have come again, criminals, 419ers. He sighs. The phone rings again. Uche picks up and decides to be careful on the conversation. After a few seconds of discussion, Uche realizes that it's all about business. But in his mind, he is still maintaining the fact that this is a fraudster, especially when he hears the amount of money involved. "Let's be going anyway," he exclaims, still with a double mind. But as days go by, he keeps seeing the seriousness and genuineness of the deal. For complete 1 month, now is a deal. A contract of 28 million naira has been awarded to Uche. Carlo, who is fondly called Kamalu Grigiri, called Uche to come over to his office for the first deposit to start up the job. Uche prepares and arrives at the office. Coming into Carlo's office, he saw a man reading a newspaper. This looks like someone I knew. And coming a little more closer, should this be Kingsley? His heart leaps. What a small word, he says in his heart. He summons courage to greet. Kingsley reciprocates friendlily. Nevertheless, he becomes more uncomfortable, fidgeting. Meanwhile, Kingsley was not even noticing that his presence is making Uche uncomfortable until Uche turns to him and lowers his voice. "Excuse me, sir. Please, can we talk outside for a few seconds?" Uche talking to Kingsley. Kingsley said, No. Don't bother yourself. Everything is all right. The past is past." This calms Uche's nerves. Not quite long, Carlo, the owner of the office, came in. "Please, I'm sorry, gentlemen, for keeping both of you waiting," he said. They exchanged pleasantries. Carlo, turning to Kingsley, says that he is sorry for pulling him out without telling him reasons of his call. "This young man, Uche, is the one I chose as an engineer to erect my small bungalow project on the space beside that my main building. So as a trusted friend, I wanted to supervise him and as well be a witness, as I will be giving him a part payment of 15 million naira cash." Kingsley bows his head a little while and raises it fast. Kingsley asked Carlo in a local parlance of Eberiba language, meaning, "Is this the only person you see among engineers in town?" Everybody got shocked, including Uche, because he was not expecting that. Carlo asked, "Is he a bad guy?" Kingsley said, "No. Is he not competent enough to do the job?" Carlo asked again. Kingsley replies, "I didn't say so, but..." in a local parlance of Eberiba language, meaning he doesn't do as agreed. Everywhere becomes calm, and Kingsley continues, "Well, since you have chosen him already, not bad. You can go ahead, but I'm sorry, I can't be a party to this," he said, stands and about to leave. But Carlo stops him. Okay. Do you have anyone in mind that will give us what we want? Because we are talking about a project that's worth millions of naira. "Oh, yes, now, in my phone here are contacts of contractors. Good engineers. Kingsley cuts in reply, displaying the contacts. He calls one of the engineers. Uche zooms off on the person's arrival. Whoa, behold, it was Uche's boss. And the contract was given to him without questions. On his way home, Uche feels devastated. He couldn't control his thoughts anymore. My first time of doing a job of that magnitude? Which would have bounced me into millionaire class. But 10,000 naira. 10,000 naira. Hey, Uche, have deprived me of having it. I regret knowing this Kingsley. In fact, I cursed the day I met this Kingsley at first. He showed up like a lamplight unto my feet. But little did I know that he is a black light. Terrible. Still on his way home, unconsciously, he walked into an oncoming vehicle and got himself killed. Share your thoughts about this story. Please, if you like our job, kindly hit the like button, share and subscribe for more. If you have a story you want us to cap, do let us know.